detectives, welcome to Solve Who. We are the world's greatest ever detectives, Detective McClane and Detective Magnum. Now Solve Who is split into 3 segments. These segments cover basic elements involved with solving a murder. The first segment is investigation, where you scatter the crime scene and search for evidence. Following up, we have the interrogation, where 3 suspects are questioned regarding the crime in a state-of-the-art interrogation room. And lastly, we have deliberation, where you and your group will review the details and collectively decide which of those 3 suspects committed the crime. I must alert you, this is not an escape room. I repeat, not an escape room. This is a simulated murder investigation.
Which is even better. Now, you'll need some tools of the trade, so we'll supply you with notepads and pens for any notes you may want to take. We'll also provide the group with a radio to communicate with us, and a camera to snap pictures of the scene so you can review them in deliberation, which again is our final segment of Solve Who. This is our multi-million-dollar state-of-the-art trajectory model. The stand assumes that the killer was standing straight up, holding the gun straight out in a typical fashion. 2 of the suspects are similar in height, but one of them is substantially taller. The yellow arms represent the suspect's arms, which pivot approximately where the shoulder would pivot. Using lasers, you should be able to get a rough approximation of the bullet's travel path and angle. The laser should hit the plexiglass side and align near or along the yellow arm's ends. There's a margin of error to consider, and attempting to reenact the murder is an essential strategy. Now, while going through the crime scene, some of the items may seem like evidence, but it might be irrelevant to the investigation, just as it could be in real life. Sometimes the obvious suspect is not the culprit.
This crime occurred at a cafe called MudButts. The owner, manager, Samantha, was pronounced dead on her way to the hospital. Now Samantha's body is currently undergoing an autopsy. Now Samantha was single and she lived alone. And the last people to see Samantha alive are her employees, Patricia, Regina, and a regular customer named Rodney. There was no surveillance in the area, and our only witness is a grouchy, homeless drunkard named Oscar. And we will show you the body cam footage from his questioning at the end of this video. Now, since our witnesses are limited, this makes the evidence you find and the suspect testimonies a critical aspect in solving this case.
Now, keep in mind, this crime happened yesterday. The suspects have already been interrogated for hours. Your group is a very special detail assigned to help our team figure out what we missed. Unfortunately, we don't have much time until we have to release the suspects, so all of your time is limited. Now, we must keep the crime scene preserved. Please don't remove any of the prints from the walls, break anything, or do anything dumb or terrible. You'll be using lasers in this crime scene. Do not look into them. We are not responsible for you going blind. Also, please don't eat or break the props. They definitely don't taste good, and they're not cheap. We must keep the crime scene in its original form.
And just for your information, Solve Who has 3 scenarios for each crime scene. This means that each suspect is guilty in some other scenario, and the scenarios rotate at random. And this activity builds the human brain, which is our goal. So even if you get the wrong verdict, your brain added those synaptic connections. And we hope that you can hone your critical thinking abilities while working together. And have fun, and think fast.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, can you wake up?
Yes. How can I help you?
How's your night going? My name is Detective Magnum. I'm investigating a shooting that just recently happened here. Some people said that they saw you sleeping here the entire time. I just need to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind getting up, please.
Sure, officer. What can I help you for?
Could you step this way, please? Thank you. I just kind of need to know what went on tonight. Did you hear anything, see anything?
Well, I was just laying here taking a nap, perfectly legal. And then I heard some arguing inside MudButts. And then I heard some gunshots.
Some shots. Do you remember how many or how fast they were fired?
Yes. There were 6 gunshots total. The first
Okay.
2 were separated by a couple seconds, like bang, boom. And right after that second one went off, I heard a woman screaming, "If you shoot me, you're not going to get the combo to the safe."
You're certain it was a woman?
Yes.
Okay.
And then she said, right after that, I'm calling the police. And as soon as she said that she was calling the police, 4 more gunshots. And they were pretty quick. It was like boom, bang, boom, bang. Just like that.
Okay. Well, I see that you're right here. Did you happen to see anything or see anybody? Anything like that?
No, like I said, I was taking a nap. And then I heard the gunshots. And as soon as I heard the gunshots, I went home and hid.
Oh, you're home? Where is that at?
My home's right there, dummy. But you ain't getting in there without a warrant.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't think that'll be necessary. Can I just go ahead and get your name for the record?
Yes, my name is Oscar.
All right, Oscar. And your last name?
I never had one.
What was that?
I never had a last name.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, one last question. In case we need to find you again, is this usually where you stay, or?
No, I like to wander around, but you can usually find me at Sesame Street. In fact, can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street?
Oscar, you know what? You've been a big help. Just go ahead and pack your stuff up. Get out of here. Have a good night.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm on business. Taking naps, perfectly legal.
Jesus.
You have a good night.